The TVWan News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and Merry Christmas to you all. I'm Carol Kidu Jr. and this is TVWan News. In this edition, Kalibobo in Medang lights up tonight, government delegation visit Pogera, and prisoners highlight concerns to visiting MP. While most of the streets in Medang have been empty and are expected to be in this state going into the new year as police operations are underway, the buzz is happening at Medang's famous and iconic Kalibobo Lighthouse and will continue tonight. Medang Urban Ward 2 Councillor and Deputy Town Mayor Sami Tindipu has again brought the Christmas spirit to town, lighting up the Kalibobo Lighthouse for families to share the Christmas fun. Tindipu initiated the Christmas celebrations at the Lighthouse 5 years ago after winning the elections. He has been sourcing sponsorship and support from business houses, the provincial government and from the LLG funding to sustain this initiative. Despite the rainy weather last night on Christmas Eve, families flocked to the Lighthouse to spend time and enjoy the spectacular lights. Tonight's program will feature a variety of activities with churches, youths, communities and individuals showcasing items from Medang town residents to enjoy. Tindipu promises families and kiddies of a fun-filled night and to expect Santa, hopefully with some goodies.
The whole idea is to, bring all the family together. Celebrate them is like Christmas festive season on them is like warm the spirit. Awesome. Passing to like him. At least sometimes look for something we all beginning can look him. Some mindset low too but change that. So you mean have to upload that was yes, someone need to do it.
Tindipu said although he didn't receive much funding support this year, this has not deterred him from lighting up Kalibobo for families. He wants to see more youths participate in such events and activities with the belief that this can reduce antisocial behaviors. It is also an initiative to ensure that communities within town area and the Ambanov areas are able to recognize themselves and work together to achieve a common ground in developing Medang town and come together to respect one another. The council thanked the Medang Town Authority, both past and present, for supporting this initiative from day one.
Wish him now leaders, councillors, Medang province and Medang district, Merry Christmas Lord, Happy New Year Lord, and family Lord, God bless.
Tindipu has also come up with different initiatives for his ward during Easter, Independence and other Gazette public holidays, attracting many other wards and communities to participate as well. In a heartwarming Christmas celebration, the spirit of love and humanity illuminated the halls of Port Moresby General Hospital as Friends of PNG orchestrated a festive event for patients. Thanks to their extensive network of corporate and NGO contacts, including the benevolent White Angels from Total Energy, the Children Cancer Ward and Children Emergency Ward were graced with love and support. The hospital expressed their gratitude to Friends of PNG for their generous contributions and wished everyone a Merry Christmas. Meanwhile, Santa Claus visited the special nursery care ward, bringing joy to newborns and their mothers. The thoughtful gesture was made possible by the kind-hearted friends at I Care For You, who showered the ward with a plethora of gifts. The hospital extended sincere thanks to I Care For You, appreciating their compassionate contribution to make the festive season brighter for these families. Business houses in Medang province cheered the inpatients of Modilon General Hospital last Friday with a donation of food items, personal products and solar lighting kits. This will enable the hospital to provide special meals for patients during the festive period. Golden Rise Investments came with 2 truckloads of gifts, while RD Tuna Canners also joined with 171 cartons of eggs from their Vida chicken farm.
The items were presented to the catering department of Modilon Hospital on Friday. This is not the first time Golden Rise Investments has donated to the hospital. They have done this for more than 4 years since its establishment in the province 10 years ago and is part of their corporate and social responsibility. Golden Rise Investments, while presenting the items, wished the hospital staff and management Happy Christmas. Wish the patients well this festive season.
Imi sabe now time long Christmas na kay na mama solsem mipla film olsem ol sikman bloy mi na ol pikinini staff inside long ol ward ol mas film di selama mas tu osem tasol na mi pla kam olsem mi biani managing director block company yet lokam givim di sel present.
Modilon General Hospital representative John Jeremiah thanked GSI for their continuous support to the hospital in ensuring patients and guardians are well catered for during the festive season. He said patients will be happy as they are used to the same menu offered by the hospital. With the gifts, it will ensure they get special meals, something different and savory. He also appreciated the variety of gifts which will meet most of the needs of the different age groups. Calcium and protein products usually needed at the pediatric ward were included in the donation, much of which is expensive to continuously source using the hospital funds alone. During the donation formalities, RD Tuna Canners also dropped off 171 egg cartons from its Vida chicken farm.
That this law again now donation you walking and by one big plus something make blah this Christmas. I think all use law one menu plus for him law sick. Every day all use the same menu, but what people bring him come now and by helping me plan one time. I think chief catering officer can plan or prepare him all supply special meal belong all this Christmas, so all can look him change of meal now only fill him this la Christmas and special long all.
GSI also donated similar items to Beyond Correctional Institution the following day as well. Maricela Kelaton, TVWan News.
The PNG Christian Leaders Alliance on HIV held a day workshop at the Port Moresby Catholic Diocese Chancery on Thursday, 21st December, to discuss how to spread the message of HIV and AIDS prevention among their church members and the community. The leaders learnt of the alarming increase in the transmission rate in the last couple of years since after the COVID-19 pandemic.
Cardinal St. John Ribat referred to a question that many people asked during the one-day workshop, and that was, why was PNG not badly affected by COVID-19?
Now, many reasons people can say, but one of the reasons that people try to say is this, because first of all, our rural people are out in the country, and they don't rely much on food from the shops and so on like that.
In referring to these reasons for COVID-19 not affecting the people in PNG as much, to point out that controlling HIV/AIDS disease is not the same. Cardinal Ribat said, when we emphasize more on the use of condom, people are not conscious on the risk that may come if the protection fails. Cardinal Ribat said, in his own personal opinion, use of condom as protection must not be encouraged too much because it lessens people's ability to develop strong discipline in their lives. National AIDS Council Secretariat Director Valentin Tango said PNG is among the countries with high increase rates in HIV, which is more than 70%.
In 2010, it was 0.65%. In 2022, it was 0.9%. Today, as our speaker said this morning, it has doubled up to it's 1% now, it's over 1%. And that is dangerous. So this is now called unsupervised epidemic. But in PNG, we are also calling it a mixed epidemic.
The church leaders were asked to encourage people living with HIV in their churches to take ART in order to minimize viral load. This is guaranteed to prolong their lives as well as ensure less opportunity to pass the disease to their partner or child. Frida Kana, TVWan News.
Meantime, Chairman Cardinal Sir John Ribot delivered a message of peace, hope and love to all.
Warm greetings of Christ, peace and love to you all. As we approach the close of this year, the joyous season of Christmas and New Year herald a new beginning. In celebrating the birth of Jesus, we embrace the hope and promise that the arrival of a little baby carries for all of humanity. Throughout eternity, God's heart has yearned for a connection with each one of us, and often our hearts remain hardened, neglecting God's longing for our response.
This is TVWan News. When we return, Nakanai MP visits prison and clans missing of landowner beneficiaries for the Papua LNG project.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Harem talk, young or old, a scale rice family meal with talk will bring out the smiles, cause it's a favorite by miles. Seni sigola, scale rice, low scale price. Seni sigola, scale rice, low scale price. But you like him?
Papua New Guinea. We love a reason for a family gathering. A reason to play. A reason to ignite the flame. A reason to cook the best with the best. Flame Oil, now PNG made for PNG cooking. Flame Oil, winning taste.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaro, get up and big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great umutu. Sip, sip, the mumu, yes, magic on you.
Magic, the taste PNG loves.
The Toyota JD Hiace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hiace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hiace bus and experience the Hiace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
This season, the Bunt family are taking the ultimate risk.
There's no investors, there's no third party.
We're paying for it ourselves.
We have to find some good trade.
The stakes are high. And every decision is their own.
Time and money is everything. That's how important it is.
Hit it!
Rush, move.
It's all or nothing.
If we don't mine this year, we have no next year.
Jade Fever. All new season coming soon on Outdoor.
Come on out and join the party, baby! Ricochet taking out Logan Paul! Samoa drop by Nia Jax! On the ground, the Fijian. Kebalo, oh, Butterfingers there out of the hands of Dottie. You've got to be careful. He's not. Ramos in the corner.
Welcome back. A Christmas visit by the member for Nakanai and Minister for Oil Palm Francis Maneke to Lakimata Prison took an unexpected turn when inmates raised concerns of their summary case files not being addressed by prison authorities. Minister Maneke was there to distribute food to the prisoners as part of his Christmas gesture. He promised to take the concerns of the prisoners up for relevant authorities to look into. Detainee Paul Bob conveyed the inmates' concerns, emphasizing that many issues, particularly those related to summary case files, remain unaddressed by the prison authorities. Speaking on behalf of his fellow inmates, he called on Minister Maneke to be their voice in Parliament and address these issues that had been overlooked.
Lahat the issues only addressing me said and long narapla all security. Long me play it long yeah inokat. So me put this level back long attention blow you please member. Me like him Muslim. You know me, as a me talk me markets law the line. Me blow mascara and blow mouse, blow me blow we can talk him cry, blow me blow need, blow me blow inside the parliament. Na he can represent me blow long. Some blow good blow something inside the parliament. One time this la, me no got plan to talk. Me like giving you Merry Christmas. Na happy prosperous New Year 2024 you.
In response, Minister Maneke acknowledged the importance of the issues and assured the detainees that their concerns would not go unnoticed. The minister committed to personally looking into the inmates' case files after the holidays and consulting with the prison's commander. Inspector Mako Maika commended Minister Maneke's personal involvement in delivering the Christmas goodies. He highlighted the physical presence of the minister as a testament to his commitment to addressing prison concerns. Inspector Maika extended gratitude for the food delivery and expressed hope for continued support in the coming new year. As the festive season approaches, the inmates and staff at Lakimata Prison find solace in Minister Maneke's visit, anticipating positive changes and resolution of their long-standing concerns. In a commendable initiative, the Tallahassee District Development Authority, through its Community Service Transportation Program, has recently presented a significant gift to 10 maritime villages in the Tallahassee District. Each village, including Lama, received a fully kitted 23-footer boat paired with a powerful 40-horsepower engine. The recipients expressed gratitude, praising Tallahassee MP Freddie Kumai's leadership and the efforts of the Tallahassee District Development Authority. They pledged ongoing support for the MP's work and programs in the years to come. During the boat presentation, Kumai emphasized the collective nature of this community support, urging that the boats should be viewed as assets benefiting the entire community rather than being personalized. Additionally, Kumai shared exciting news about the Tallahassee DDA's acquisition of a ship valued at more than 800,000 kina for the people of Bali Island. Anticipated to arrive early next year, this investment showcases the commitment to enhancing transportation and connectivity in the region. Initial work at the much-talked-about Porgera mine commenced on the 22nd of December with 700 and 750 haul trucks and diggers in full swing, moving dirt and debris that has accumulated in the pit over the last 3 years following the closure. A team of government representatives and media were on the ground last Friday to witness this significant milestone, signifying the start of the giant Porgera mine. The mine is expected to go into processing and production in the first quarter of 2024.
government and media team were given an aerial tour of the mine before being taken on a drive to the pit to witness firsthand the work that has started following 3 years of hibernation. For the first time, sound of trucks and machines can be heard as they start moving debris that has built up over time following the closure. The west wall gave way and huge debris accumulated in the pit and will require several months of work to clean this debris. But the energized new Pogra team says this will not deter them from mining.
We're planning it is that we will have enough ore coming out from this one until such time that we clean this area up so we can be able to access the underground.
So how much will it cost you to clean this place up?
Well, a ton of mud coming out costs us between $5 and $10. It's about 5 million tons in there, so you're looking between
$10 by 5, that's about 20 million US dollars.
10 to 20 million dollars.
The government team was satisfied with what they saw and commended Barrick and the team on the ground for getting this project off the ground.
I don't know about you guys, I'm more pumped up. I'm so excited about this. Seeing that what something will go I was very excited.
With a lot of work to do before the plant starts processing again, the first step is to commission all equipment, including the processing plant, and then it will be stockpiling to reach enough levels for processing to begin. The team on ground is keen to deliver on the set timeline, with the first gold pour expected at the end of Q1. Member for Kandep and Minister for Higher Education Don Pollier was visibly excited to witness the start of the mine. Landowners have welcomed this significant development and look forward to the operation of the new Pogra. Ruth Rungola, TV1 News.
As operator of the Papua LNG project, Total Energies EP PNG was recently recognized for having the most outstanding environment and climate change initiative during the 17th PNG Resources and Energy Investment Conference in Sydney on December 12, 2023. Accepting the award on behalf of her team, Papua LNG ZND Deputy Project Manager Nining Jal highlighted Papua LNG has signed a joint declaration of intent with the PNG Forest Authority to provide a long-term protection of 7,500 hectares of native forest in Central Province. The project has also a cooperation agreement with PNG FA to establish 1,000 hectares of new plantations on degraded grasslands, of which approximately 150 hectares have been established. You're watching TV1 News. Regional news is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bunyam Yumi.
Anyone can be Santa, but can't a lady like me? I admit I'm underfed, but wear the pillow from the bed. I could be Santa Claus. could be Santa Claus.
Strong like you, smart like me. I hope they don't break. Now Charlie Lookie's son. This is Relaxo. Strong plus thread. Should I try them on you?
No, please. I'll take them.
Relaxo. Very strong, lasts long.
There's an area called Blood Mountain. The pilots know where to drop our load. We just go get it. Where's the duffel? The bear ate most of it. What?
A bear did cocaine.
Let's see what kind of effect that has on it.
What's wrong with that bear?
Get higher, baby, and don't never come down.
Cocaine Bear premieres Saturday, December 30th, 10 p.m. on HBO.
Back to Smith, and Smith to Dobrat, and Dobrat not friendly.
Oh, interception! There it is, Simone, he's going to go all the way. No one's going to stop him. Perfectly spotted, perfectly patched.
Hello, WWE Universe. This is WWE superstar Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. I'm here to set it all on fire. Watch WWE on digital.
Welcome back. Around 1,000 Australian Defence Force personnel are stationed overseas this Christmas on operations across the Middle East and in Europe, as well as closer to home.
At the Ramstein Air Base in Europe,
Merry Christmas Australia, over here in Germany on Operation Kudu.
They're dreaming of a white Christmas.
Merry Christmas, family. Enjoy the beach and I'll enjoy the snow.
Over the festive season, dozens of Australian personnel are helping to provide military support to Ukraine with an RAAF surveillance aircraft.
Missing you from over here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
They're among around 1,000 ADF members stationed across the globe away from family and friends this Christmas.
Merry Christmas, love you, miss you.
From UN peacekeeping operations...
G'day from the Golan Heights.
Santa hasn't come yet, guys, so make sure you're good. He's always watching.
To other deployments in the Middle East.
I'd like to wish everyone back home a very Merry Christmas and an awesome New Year.
I'm just wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Hope it's fun. We're having a great time here.
And closer to home in the Pacific, where they're spreading some Christmas cheer.
Hey, July.
But today, these Australians deployed overseas are thinking of loved ones back home.
I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you very soon.
Merry Christmas!
The town of Katherine in the Northern Territory empties out around Christmas time as many make a run for the coast to escape the brutal wet season heat. For those who stay, a group of determined local tinkerers have come up with a unique public transport solution for families to see the town's Christmas lights.
A Christmas train for Santa's subtropical route.
We fired it up. The thing blows smoke out the chimney. It is just an absolute beast. And when it comes down the street, it was something else.
Katherine locals have closed the main streets of this territory town so their train can roam.
We have a conditional registration for the car, so technically it is street legal.
Trent DeWith and a group of volunteer mechanics have spent weeks converting an ancient, rusted-out Suzuki Stockman as the engine and refurbishing some old carriages.
How's it running?
Beautiful. Like a dream, mate.
It's a dream that was almost derailed. Just a few days earlier, the train was back in the garage with an engine failure.
New age fuel really dries out the rubber gaskets and things like that.
But mechanic John and his apprentice Matty cracked it just in time.
So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It's still in the mid-30s as night falls and Katherine locals turn on their lights.
The town loves it. I mean, this is a very hot time of year, and you know, a lot of people don't go away for Christmas, and so this is just something special for our town.
And it's not just the kids who are enjoying the ride.
It's one that came off tonight, and there's a group, and they were all adults. I don't think there were any kids on it, so all ages are enjoying it.
It feels really old school community vibe, and we love that.
A train with a big engine and a big heart.
Age is no barrier for a West Australian artist who has found great success as a sculptor at the age of 92. Margaret Beachy Rothery painted for most of her life, but a love of horses and trying new things has helped her find a new joy and recognition for her sculpting skills.
When I look at this, I'm back as a 12-year-old again.
Margaret began riding horses at 4. A year ago, her passion moulded into art.
I was thrilled to bits when I got to this stage, never having actually done it. And he's so like the horse that I modelled him on.
Having spent most of her life painting, sculpting was the obvious next stroke. Her work is inspired by the many horses she's met during her 93 years.
That's probably why I've got it in here, why I can do this.
Margaret was taught the art form by award-winning sculptor Kim Perrier. He says her passion shines through.
We built an armature and gave her some plasticine, which she'd never worked with before, and it was tremendous.
A team is helping to turn Margaret's latest clay work to bronze. It's a long and physical process, but fellow artists are keen to lend a hand.
What's even more important is that she's doing them, and that in itself is fantastic.
It's time to reveal the works. The end result is a sturdy reminder that age is no barrier.
There has been a steady increase in women using fertility technology to have a child over the past decade, but it is not without its challenges.
Having a baby alone, she didn't know what to expect.
I remember talking to them on the phone, and they are the definition of your old traditional families, but I was quite surprised of how positive they were.
She's a single mother by choice and is among a growing movement of women and individuals redefining the family structure that's been held up as a cultural ideal.
I think even in my early 30s, that is exactly what I was leaning towards.
For Aoife, the desire to have a baby didn't match up with the timeline of her life.
So I figured I'd go ahead and worry about relationships in the future and focus on having a baby, and no regrets.
She always thought a partner and child would fall into place, but not wanting to settle for the wrong person or rush a relationship, decided to ask a friend to be her donor and underwent IVF.
I get to make the decisions, I get to raise into how I think is best. What I've realised since having him is that it's the type of hard work you like. You know, I don't mind hard work. It is hard work. I don't mind. He's worth it.
Over the last decade, the number of individuals accessing donor sperms to start a family solo has risen 50% at Australia's largest fertility clinic, despite a national sperm shortage, wait lists and major financial costs.
The biggest barrier that we see is obviously you need to access donor sperm, and that's not something that's readily available.
When Aoife made the decision to enter motherhood alone, she organised a meetup. Expecting a handful of people, she was astounded by the numbers.
I think more and more people just realise that, you know, they can do it by themselves.
For Jabet, the journey hasn't been without challenges.
Still a lot of stigma, which was quite surprising for me. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how this kid came to the world. If they're loved and they're cared for and they're nurtured, that's all that matters.
Advancements in fertility technologies over the past 45 years paved the way for women like Jabet and Aoife to make their own choices about how to start a family. Now, they say they want others to not shy away from forging their own path.
You're watching TVWan News. Kickboxing National Championship in Goroka and TVWan celebrates 10 years. That's next in sports. Stay with us.
Right across the nation, we eat snack crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. only making here, no PNG one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
A tantalizing remote. With his reindeer and his sleigh, I'd be up, up and away. I could be Santa, I could be Santa Claus.
Are you ready to meet the best version of yourself? The one with the bright, confident smile? You've got to take pride in how good you look, how fresh your breath smells, and how great you feel. To boss it at work, to be your best for uni, or to catch the eye of that special someone. You've got to brush up your vibe with whiter, healthier, brighter teeth. Brush up for confidence with Colgate.
Number One Super wants our members to have the happiest retirement possible. Just an extra 10 kina a week could mean an extra 50,000 kina when you retire. This is known as a voluntary contribution. So call us to find out how to add a little extra to your super payments now to boost your super savings later.
He's seen as a table legend.
That is delicious.
Join Tommy Gomes in a tasty culinary voyage.
Holy mackerel. Did I just say that? We're exploring where your quality American seafood comes from. Quality is key. The uglier the fish, the better it tastes.
Take a deep dive into America's commercial fishing culture. The Fishmonger. First and exclusive. Coming soon on Outdoor.
What's the loose touch from Brooks? Fulkrug! It's the moment he's been waiting for.
The goalkeeper stays and the header is in. Weaving his way through and a chance to finish it off.
Hansa plays it off and
Jolo has pulled Braga back into the game.
Thanks for staying with us. One of the best performed athletes at the recent 2023 Solomon Islands Pacific Games, Edna Barfob, is turning her focus on her studies as the year 2024 draws near. Barfob, who won gold medal at the Pacific Games in the 4x100 meter and the 4x400 meter relays, along with Adrian Monagi, Isela Apkup and Leonie Beu, is planning to prioritize her studies in 2024. The young sprinter has received recognition from the government for her contribution in winning medals for PNG at the Pacific Games. She was paid incentive by the PNG Olympic Committee through Government Incentive for Athletes. When confirming that she had received the incentive as promised by the government, she is planning to use the money to help her continue her education. Barfob thanked her coach for being a big part of her recent success at the Pacific Games. She also extends her gratitude to her parents and everyone who contributed to make her the better person both on and off track. Barfob anticipates a better 2024. PNG Kickboxing Federation hosted a two-day national championship in Goroka, Eastern Highlands Province, from December 21st to the 22nd. Chimbu Kickboxing Association won the championship title, and Flame Fight Gym Promotion from Goroka ran a very closed second with some strong bouts.
The PNG Kickboxing Federation has brought talented fighters to participate in the national championship at Young Christian Training Center in Goroka. The fierce bouts amongst the fighters saw some quality displays from kickboxing enthusiasts. They fight to stake their claims for the forthcoming representative fights. Flame Fight Gym Promotion spearheaded the 2 days event. Kaupa Omena from Flame Fight Gym Promotion expressed gratitude for the participants. He said the 2-day event was competitive in all categories, men, women and juniors. Chimbu Kickboxing Association, who were impressive in all bouts, claimed the championship title. There were 120 fighters, including men and women, who participated in the championship. The event attracted fighters of different age groups. One of the shining lights of the event was 16-year-old Brandon Simbani, who won all his fights in the junior category. There were also other great shows from the men and women fighters. Other fighters of the event saw Arthur James in the women division convincingly beat her opponents in all corners of the ring. 8 provinces who participate in the national championship were Morobe, Eastern Highlands, Chimbu, Jiwaka, Western Highlands, Wabeg, Southern Highlands and Hela. The next championship will be held in Port Moresby next year.
The soccer fraternity in Lae Morobe Province would be treated to a feast of highly entertaining football action this festive season when the Morobe Wawens Cup celebrates 10 years of the annual off-season soccer competition in Lae City. The championships runs today and ends on January 1st, 2024.
A total of 27 teams from across the Morobe Province are contesting the 2023 Wawens Cup. The championship is dominated by 16 teams from within Lae City, Bulolo 3, Tawai Siasi 1, Makam 1, Nawab 1, Finsafen 3, and a team each from Goroka and East Sepik provinces. Pascal's FC of Lae City are the 2-in-a-row defending champions of the Wawens Cup, and this year marks their 3rd year to defend the title. If Pascal FC wins the championship again this tournament, then Wawens Cup dies with them, says tournament director Alex Toki. The 27 teams are pooled in 3 pools of 7 teams and 1 pool of 6 teams contesting over the next 7 days, 25th December 2023 to 1st January 2024. There is also the inclusion of the Under-17s challenge comprising 17 teams and Under-12s competed by 3 teams. The women division has 5 teams competing. The Wawens Cup is the brainchild of Andrew Namues, who is the FC Morobe Wawens franchise owner competing in PNG's National Premier League.
Before we go, Gulf Governor Sir Chris Haiveta Kikori Open MP Sore Yoe and Kerma Open MP Thomas Oppa are working to include the missing tribes of Baimuru and Ihu who have not been adequately captured in the social mapping and landowner benefits identification conducted by Total Energies and verified by the Ministry of Petroleum and Energy. All 3 leaders maintain the position of inclusivity for landowning clans and their greater participation.
Announced on December 7, 2023 by Minister for Petroleum and Energy, Kerengakua, was the ministerial determination for the identification of landowner beneficiaries for the Papua LNG project, a project operated by Total Energies. The clans identified by the determination have been found to be missing at least 120 more, according to Gulf Governor Sir Chris Haiveta. Currently, only 138 identified clans from the Gulf Province will benefit from the benefit packages from the project. Governor Haiveta, Kikori Open MP Soroyoe, and Kerma Open MP Thomas Oppa say the missing clans include tribes of Baimuru and Ihu LLG that have not been captured under the social mapping and landowner benefits identification or the SMLIS report. The tribes are Era Maipua, Yare, Kaimare, Koriki, Varoi, Ipiko, Vaimuru, Aita Orokolo, and Kouri. However, when announcing the ministerial determination on December 7th, Minister Kerengakua said the ministerial determination of identified landowner beneficiaries is the result of detailed studies and identification of local clans and landowners. But the Gulf leaders maintained that they were not consulted before the determination was signed by Minister Kua. All three Gulf leaders emphasized that inclusivity and greater participation for landowning clans is significant, and thus their efforts in calling out what they deem unfair by the ministry. Mary Silla Kelleton, TVWan News.
Meantime, commencing in 2024, the national government will release the first 60 million kina in business development grants from a 600 million kina commitment over the next 10 years to identified landowners of the Papua LNG project. Gulf Governor Sir Chris says the government must release the funds on January 1st, 2024, whilst Kikori MP Sorayoe says the amount isn't adequate. And now the weather forecast for the next 24 hours. Southern regions, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Port Moresby, mostly cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. Momase, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Lae, cloudy periods with few showers. New Guinea Islands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain. Kavieng, Kokopo, Rabaul and Kimbe, cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Highlands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain. All centers, cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. Ocean forecast, Coral and Bismarck seas slight with northwest winds of 10 to 15 knots. Coastal waters forecast, waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border to Daru, Kiwai Islands, Kerma, Yule Island to Hood Point to Samarai Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. And that wraps up another edition of TVWan News. Once again, Merry Christmas, have a pleasant evening. Bye for now.
The TVWan News was proudly brought to you by BSP, our bank, our people.